We're going live. It's Friday afternoon, which means it's time for your favorite podcast, The Random Kristian Show. Today, The Random Kristian Show is talking with Carla Jackson from the Red Letter Awards Show. The Random Kristian Show is brought to you by Mrs. A's famous Salsa BUENA, a unique blended salsa loaded with cilantro and the right amount of heat. Mrs. A's famous Salsa BUENA is available in stores across California, Oregon, Colorado, Idaho, Wyoming, Nevada, and Arizona. To find a store near you, just visit mrsafamous.com. The Random Kristian Show is proudly supported by The Advisor. The Advisor is a Facebook group created by Colonel James Gilbrotis, composed of multi-talents such as actors, directors, artists, models, writers, and more. If you fall into this category, contact them on Facebook at The Advisor. The Random Kristian Show can now be seen and heard on the Rabbit and Red Radio Network. Check them out at rabbitandredradio.com. Intro music provided by the Dead Campers. Check them out on Spotify and at deadcampers.com. Next week, The Random Kristian Show is catching up with Trip You Halt and the cast of Oxymorons comedy. Don't forget to take a quick second here to like, follow, and subscribe The Random Kristian Show on all of our social networks to get notifications for when we go live. My name is Andy. Now here's your host, Kristian Random.
It is? It's me.
What? It is you. Yes.
Yes. And you are you. And that makes me. So, and we're the Random Kristian Show. Ah! Ha!
Hey!
That's not a single word. How about Chex Mix? Ah!
So every time you hear the word Chex Mix,
You got to scream real loud. Ha!
and would you like a snack?
How about some
I have a snack.
Chex Mix? No.
How about a pink lemonade Kit Kat?
Oh. Oh. Well.
Yeah, shoes on the other foot,
is,
isn't it?
The foot is on the other hand now, isn't it?
Isn't it? Right? So I was
which-
at the grocery store buying these, and the checkout guy looked at these and he's just like, please tell me like you haven't tried these yet and you're just curious because why anyone would buy this. He's like, I don't know. And then he got like super curious and he's just like, I wonder what they even did with this. Like, and so I saw him put one aside for himself to buy later.
Well, and I was going to say, did he ask you if you had been on an edible binge lately or?
Right. Yeah. Like you're buying this of your sound mind, correct?
Right. So now those are, it's a Kit Kat. And yeah, we've had our taste testing of the Asian versions of Kit Kats, Tic Tacs, Kit Kats.
Yes.
Which actually Tic Tacs is Kit Kat backwards.
Backwards. That's so weird. Yeah, but they're nothing alike.
And yeah, a lot of them were like, nah.
Yeah.
But there was a couple of decent ones. Now the pink lemonade, though, this is all Americana, is what I'm saying. And
that is it's true.
I think there's potential for some yumminess with this.
Okay, should we dig in?
And what now? Describe it. Is it? It's kind of hard to see. You're a little fuzzy. So, is it pink? Is it chocolate on the inside and then pink on the outside, or?
So it looks pink on the outside, and there's the normal wafer and chocolate on the inside.
And let's just put this disclaimer up of welcome to randomness.
Yeah.
Yeah. There. Randomness. Right there.
There you go.
The bold process of knowing and discussing everything about nothing in particular. Which fits a pink lemonade Kit Kat bar. Yeah. So, all right. So I'm very intrigued. And yeah, we do this occasionally on the show here where we do taste samplings of odd,
weird things.
Usually it's to torture me from my boss. He likes to buy these things off of Amazon and give them to me. He's like, here, try this on your show. And then he throws up.
Oh.
Oh, it
Oh.
doesn't do the smell.
Oh, it smells good.
Oh, does it? Oh.
It does. It smells really good.
I have to say, your first expression, it seemed like, oh, this may not be good. But no, so you are fully engaged in the yumminess part.
Yeah, so I'm not going to show these because when I bought these, it was really, really hot and they melted a little bit. So they're a little wonky to look at.
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah.
Mine
All right,
mine
so
was
here we
shipped from
go.
China. So yeah, they had a lot of
Well,
heat.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay,
Right.
let's the first bite. Remember, there's 3 bites. Okay.
Right, 3 bites.
Contemplating. Chewing.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Am I back? Can you hear me?
You're choppy, but I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. Can you see me?
I can see you. It's a little choppy, but yes.
Okay. All right. So anyway, 3 bites isn't going to be a problem with this. These are delicious.
Why do you always get the delicious stuff? So not fair.
So,
sorry,
I got a real big
he's
bite
a little
of it.
caught off guard right now because he's eating something delicious instead of gross like what I normally get.
So that like the lemonade flavor, like it's muted. Like there's no like harsh like lemon aftertaste here.
Oh.
This is like this is like pink chocolate. This is what it is. It's pink chocolate. I love it. I would eat 800 of these if I could.
Now, with or without milk?
Oh, 100%. This would absolutely work with milk.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Almond milk or whole milk?
Well, does it matter?
Well, not
Are
really.
are you an almond milk or are you an almond milk or whole milk?
I actually drink almond milk. Yes, I enjoy.
Okay.
The
Now,
almond milk.
do you do that for particular reasons, or do you just enjoy the almond milk better than the whole milk?
It's better. Better for you. I used to, growing up, I was a whole milk kid, and then I got weaned into the 2%. And then, well, actually, when I was very young, my mom did the carnation instant milk and mixed it half and half with whole milk. Then I discovered whole milk, so I was like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, we have to have whole milk! It's the best ever!" And then as I got older, I was like, "Okay, whole milk is a little filling," so I went over to 2% and really enjoyed 2% milk. And then, as I've matured and become much older and wiser, I've moved on to almond milk, and I actually enjoy it very much. I mean, I never really. I mean, first time I tried it, I was like, it's a little different, but not bad. And then I've discovered that there is the unsweetened vanilla almond milk is very much like milk. Just flavor wise and everything. So, and it's like a 2% milk, really. So I enjoy it very much. And welcome to the Random Kristian Show, where we talk about anything and everything that makes no particular sense about anything at all.
That's correct. Yeah.
So, and here we are. Welcome to it.
And there we are. Yeah. No,
and that's
interesting.
Season 10, episode 8.
So there we go.
Yeah.
I had a very weird experience with milk growing up.
Really?
And nothing. Well, so
you drank it straight from the cow, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I never got that crazy. They didn't. At one point, they thought I was allergic.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So they weaned me off of milk onto Mocha Mix. Do you remember Mocha Mix?
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah. Cool. So I had to drink Mocha Mix for like 6 months, and then they determined that I wasn't allergic to it. But I had gotten so used to Mocha Mix at that point that regular milk tasted weird to me.
Right.
So I I just continued. I didn't, but then now I'll drink like a 2%, and we normally get oat milk because that's what Jamie likes to put in her coffee.
Yeah. And see, that's
So-
really all I use my almond milk for, unless like we have cookies or something. But because we don't really eat cereal or anything. I mean, I'm old.
Yeah.
And I just eat fiberglass for fiber.
Right.
But no, there's I really enjoy it, and I enjoy it in my coffee. And yeah, so there it is. Yeah,
Okay.
let's just put the yes, we're nerds disclaimer up. There we go.
There we go.
But now going back to milk, have you tried going back to like regular milk, whole milk, and gone, oh my gosh, how did I drink this cottage cheese for so long?
Yeah. No. I'm not a big milk drinker in general.
Oh,
like
anyway.
I normally just use it to enhance a scrambled egg sometimes, or or if I need to cook with it, I'll cook with whole milk, right? So yeah, no, I did drink it. So I was trying to get Xander to drink milk. Okay. And I had accidentally bought this like strawberry whole milk, these little like one cup of strawberry whole milk. And I drank it to show him that it wasn't gross. And I like one gulped the entire thing. Like I was just like, oh, it's so good.
But it was strawberry milk, dude. Strawberry milk. And
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody's like, oh my gosh, strawberry, ew.
No.
It is so amazing.
So good. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And okay, with a Kit Kat, hello.
Oh my God. No, this with strawberry milk would just be incredible.
Oh.
All right. Now what is the bet that I finish these during the show?
I'm surprised they're still there now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I saw the look on your face, and I was like, this is going one way or the other. And then you're like, it's so good. And I was like, yeah, there we go.
It's so good. So yummy. Yeah.
And you know what? Speaking of so good, how about our guest today, Miss Carla Jackson?
Opening. Just logging on and jumping in and immediately, like it will be crazy. Like there won't be enough time to uncover all that is Carla Jackson, right?
Right.
And this isn't going to be incredible. I'm excited.
No, thanks to Kay Cordell, by the way, our past guest that was on the show. She's the one that introduced Carla to us, and I was like, well, let's make a quick phone call and see if this is something. I was like, oh yeah, I'm like, Carla, we're not gonna have enough time. I get just the first 5 minutes of conversation with her. I'm like, there's no way we're gonna have enough time. You're gonna fit in perfect. This is gonna be way too much fun. So yeah, we've been very excited to get her on. Plus this award show that she's got put together, the Red Letter Awards, which it's all about faith-based movies, books, actors, songs, musicians, astronauts, I'm pretty sure, possibly podcasters that are in Kansas City and Oregon.
Oh yeah.
In a comedy interview, independent kind of thing,
thing.
What did that cool people do on Fridays at 4 Central, 2 Pacific, 5 Eastern, 3 Mountain? Just saying. Yeah. If you have a niche, this is the one way to nail it. Is all I'm saying, Carla. We fit that niche perfectly. Strike a pose. Let's just do it. Get down to it. Pose. Vogue. My hands are really not coordinated very well, which is why I was a drummer.
Are you kidding? You need to be the most coordinated with your hands if you're a drummer.
No, that's your fingers.
No, fingers are guitars. Hands. Drumming.
Did I mention I was a drummer? Drummer, right?
Yeah.
Well, things don't always.
Are you like a bongo drummer? Is that why you needed your hands and your fingers? Were you bongos?
Well, if I really wanted to get intricate, yes.
Okay.
But I bongoed on the piano keys. And...
Did you miss the rains down in Africa?
Oh, Magic 8 Ball. Is this going to be one of our more insaner, offbeat, random shows? I'm really giving it a good shake just to make sure. Magic 8 Ball.
I mean, we took last week off because of the.
As I see it, yes. Magic 8 Ball does not lie.
Does not fail us. It never fails.
Unless it's giving us lottery numbers, then it completely fails us every time.
No, absolutely. Yeah, worst 8-ball ever.
Yeah, it really is. Now, I've had some good 8 balls, but that was a long time ago. And
right.
It was a totally different situation. And I'm clean of that now. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Well, there's residual effects, but we've all experienced that, like when I'm trying to be coordinated playing the drums. So, on the piano with a bass and strumming the guitar with my toes.
I don't understand that with your fingers.
I don't know what to do with my hands right now. And is this okay? Is everything all right? I'm not sure. Oh, see, the crowd likes me. Aw.
Yeah.
But no, we're very excited. Carla Jackson, Red Letter Awards. Super excited to have her on. And, we're going to strike a pose and get right to it. There's nothing to it. Vogue. And don't forget, we do have our live chat going on. So if you guys are out there watching, please feel free. Dude, this new layout that our Restream has done is really still got me thrown off so much. It's
oh yeah.
It's look. Oh, small Andy.
What?
And then big Andy. Yeah. No, it really throws things off, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going back to the other way. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And so there we are. All right. Ooh, yeah. Now we're real big. What do we got going on? Oh, and next week, kids, don't forget, as you saw maybe in the intro, we've got the Trip U-Haul and U-Haul, right? U-Haul.
U-Haul. Like
U-Haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, it was like the trucking.
Right.
Trip U-Haul and the Oxymorons comedy troupe, improv, faith-based comedy group, really starting to get popular, and we're gonna have a whole bunch of them. It's not just gonna be like us and Trip and Jed last time, and Jed's promised and sworn to everything holy that he will be on a solid, good connection internet wise, because last time anyway,
right, yeah,
that was Jet. He just kept locking up, and it was and the crap thing was he was saying funny things, but it'd get broken up and be halfway through the conversation, then the rest of it would catch up, and it was kind of frustrating. But we love Jet and we love Trip and everybody else. So and of course we will have Travis Dunn with our Dunn in a Minute here a little later on, so make sure you hang out for that. In the meantime, though, I think there it is. Yes, it's time for the Random List. Ooh, almost posted on that one. And
almost.
Again, anybody watching at home, hitting the post is pretty cool when you're in radio or faux radio podcasting stuff. Anyway, we have a crackhead team of researchers and lawyers, people that... Okay, there's a guy that hangs out and bothers people and asks them a bunch of questions about silly things that nobody really cares about. And this week's theme is, of course, 9 random awards and who should win them right here. Almost at the post again on the Random Christian Show. So let's waste no more time and get right to it. Strike a pose. There's nothing to it. That's called a hook in the old comedy world. That's called bringing it back around and hooking it, baby. Yeah. All right. All right. Yes. So, all right. Anyway, it's me and Andy doing the random 9 list, which, we do every week pretty much.
Yeah.
And, this one's themed because we do have Miss Carla on here and her amazing Red Letter Awards. So figured why not? Let's see some good old awards that don't always hear about so much. So let's go ahead. We'll get it started off. We've got, of course, starting with not so random number 9. 9 random awards, and who should win them? Number 9, most overrated party host, Diddy. Hello. Hey. Whoa. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that one there because there's been enough.
Okay. All right.
Okay. We're just gonna let Diddy suffer with what he's already going through. All right. And so that brings us to the number 8 random award, and who should win them?
Yeah. Number 8 random award. Who should win them? The Please Know Your Age Award. Mike Tyson.
No. Okay. First off, if Mike hears this, we're not trying to piss you off, dude, because he gets pissed off at interviewers and when he thinks he's not being treated right. And no, we love you, Mike. I'm always been a huge fan of yours.
We do.
No matter what. And I mean that. I think Mike Tyson was an amazing fighter. And hey, we all go through crazy stuff in our life, but so where did we
I think he would have destroyed. I would think so. He was going to fight this year against Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Right.
And he was going to destroy him.
He was going to destroy Jake Paul, but he had to cancel it because of an ulcer.
No, Jake.
So Paul he had an ulcer. No. Tyson did. Tyson had the ulcer. So Tyson wasn't medically cleared to fight after they found this.
Because Jake Paul was backing out. Jake Paul was starting to shy out of it. And then, so I guess Mike Tyson gave him an extra out.
No. Yeah, this is literally like old person getting like the worst news that you can get. It's like you have an ulcer. We can't. So he fight. Right. So he couldn't train the way he wanted to, which is it's a bummer because I would have loved to watch that. It was going to be free on Netflix and like, come on.
Oh, dude. That would have been, it would have been like the old Tyson fights, half a round, maybe.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Did you see him training? Did you see any of Mike Tyson's
Yes.
training? Dude.
I was watching all of the training. He looked like he looked back then.
Yeah, no, he was going back to old Tyson style, and it would have been ruthless. Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Yo, hey-o. And that would have been it right after about 30 seconds into the fight. And the winner and still champion of the world. Okay. All right. I'll shut up. All right. Sorry. Let's see. So, number 7 on the 9 random awards, and who should win them? Number 7 is most likely sleeper agent for the KGB. I'll give you 2 guesses. Yeah, it's Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Hey, yo, Jojo. Wake up, buddy. Yeah. Uh-oh, we triggered him. That's it. He's going to press the button.
Why'd you wake him up?
He's going to press the button.
Don't wake him
Somebody
up.
get Sleepy Joe away from the button.
He's sleepy.
What? What? What'd you say? I can't hear you. All right. Moving on to number 6 random awards, and who should win them?
The Maybe It's Time to Move On award. The MCU.
Actually, I fully agree with this.
So
put
her out the pasture. Shoot it in the head.
Pretty much after Avengers.
It died after Avengers Endgame. It did.
Yeah.
It really did.
No.
So.
And in the worst way. But that's all thanks to Disney too. So,
right.
Thank you, Disney, for screwing up everything Marvel. Don't love you, and Mickey Mouse can go screw himself. Hey. There. I gave a little one of those for Disney and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But now it really is time for DC to step up. I mean, they should be capitalizing on this right now.
Well, they're trying to. They've stolen arguably the better director from the MCU to run their whole thing.
Right, James Gunn.
And it is James Gunn, guy who did Guardians, and they're posting all the pictures from the Superman set, which they look good. So we can hope.
There. I put up the Yes We're Nerds disclaimer again.
Yes. No, good.
All right. So, yeah, there we go. We're nerds. So, the number 5 random award, and who should win it? Worst play review goes to Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, too soon. Too soon.
No, that's it is.
Yeah, crickets.
It's been what? Almost 200 years?
Yeah.
I don't know. But
yeah, too soon.
Either way, no. You're right. I was pushing the limits. I'm backing off. I reneged. I don't write these. I somebody else writes them somewhere that I'm sure if we paid, we'd really be concerned and fire them. But, they do it for free, so we got to take what we get. It's called Low Budge Podcasting, kids. All right. All right. So, moving on. Let's go to the number 4 random award, and who would win it?
The person most likely to clean America the best in the next 4 years. Spencer from SB Mowing, of course.
Yes, it would be. Oh, no. That's the one we need right there. Yes, of course. Yeah, and I've got to reach out to him because remember, we were supposed to get together sometime this summer.
That's right.
And do some work for the man. Yeah, I'm supposed to do some work, and we're supposed to film all that. So I'll have to be making some phone calls. He's a busy man. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we're on number 3 random awards, and who should win them? most apt to be the Antichrist, Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the crowd agrees with that. And Beyonce was a close second with Jay-Z.
Sorry, I just got a vision of like her reaching her apex in her popularity and then completely demoning out on stage and everything.
Welcome to the show.
Right.
Oh my God, Mom! I feel compelled to stab you in the face. That's all right, honey. So long as you're enjoying the concert. We only paid $300 a ticket for you.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Let's there's that one again and a little.
Yeah.
Oh, she is the Antichrist. Moving on to number 2 of the random awards, and who should win them?
The least exciting thing to happen in 2024 so far? The solar eclipse.
Dude, you ruined the hype. I can't wait for the solar eclipse. Are you kidding me?
Why?
It's coming up.
Did you buy the No, it happened, didn't it? It happened already.
Oh, did I miss it?
Did you buy the glasses? You missed it.
I missed it.
You missed it.
Yeah.
Did you buy the glasses? Like, do you have eclipse glasses?
I have sunglasses.
Not sunglasses. They're eclipse glasses. They're special glasses that you need to buy.
Yeah. No, I had sunglasses.
It's a joke. I'm sorry. It goes by so quick.
Did I really miss it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
It happened,
Not really.
Chris.
Didn't really. I didn't miss anything. No.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was, as the award says, the least exciting thing to happen in 2024.
It definitely had this kind of a buildup.
No, absolutely.
And then it had this kind of a finish.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't get me wrong. Like, for my job, I had to put down countdown clocks to the eclipse, like on a bunch of different websites. Like, it was, and then it's like, okay, taking it off. That's it.
And,
we're done.
And here we go. We're annoying everyone again. Hey, guess what? We're down to
What?
The number one random award, and who should win it? Most likely to get a date anywhere, the Hawk Tua girl. Hey!
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. You got to put a little Hawk Tua on that thing. Get me? Yeah. Yeah, that just happened.
So to the party on this one, I just found out what this was today, and like the fact that this is even a thing is why America? Why?
Yeah, it does beg to wonder. But hey,
like I'm waiting for the documentary, the documentary on the fall of the Hawk Tua girl. Like that's what I'm waiting for now.
There's gonna be what's that guy's name that does the Nightline things or whatever?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Chris Evans, not Chris Evans. What's his name?
No.
So she started out as the Hawk Tua girl.
Yeah.
3 months into it, she was devastated.
Viral.
She was brought
that
down.
Has turned terrible.
Yeah.
Oh man, why do we do this? I don't understand America sometimes. Why America?
Hey, let's ask the Magic 8 Ball how long the Hawk Tua girl is gonna last. Will she be popular for another week? Don't count on it.
Hey, thank you, Magic 8 Ball.
Hey, where's there. That was the Hawk Tua girl's date. So as we move forward with this show, and we've moved out of the random 9 list, we sure hope you enjoyed it, because God, we really hope you enjoyed it, because it was money well spent in a way.
Was
somehow. Was it?
Was it?
Kind of.
Was it?
Really? Not really. No.
Not really.
But hey, look, right there in the bottom corner. That's our sponsor, Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena. Basically, anywhere from the Mountain Time Zone west, you're going to be able to find it. Okay? So if you're in the Midwest, please beg your grocers for it, because it is amazing, delicious, mind-blowing salsa, either one. So try them. Trust me. In the meantime, here you go.
It's all about the facts. Facts are made up of the 5 W's. The who, the what, the when, where, and the why. So we here at Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena thought we'd break it down for you and make it easier. The who is simple. Mrs. A is a teacher and a mother that loves to cook and reward people with delicious food. The what? Well, that would be the 3 amazing salsas she makes. Regular, hot, and salsa verde. All made with the freshest ingredients and no onion, so you can spread the love, not your breath. The when? Well, when isn't there a good time to enjoy Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena? Where can you get it? Well, how about all throughout California and Southern Oregon, even in Nevada and parts of Wyoming and Colorado, and they're growing all the time. If you don't see it in the refrigerated section, ask for Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena, or just go to MrsAFamous.com. Now you ask yourself why? Well, because BUENA means good, really good. And that's because Mrs. A's famous salsas are made with fresh ingredients, and you taste that in every bite because it's BUENA. So be good to yourself and get Mrs. A's famous salsa BUENA. Go ahead, eat BUENA.
You hear that music? You know what that means? It's time for our guest for this week, coming out of somewhere in Tennessee. Yeah, that's right. Or Kentucky? I don't know.
Yeah,
she's Tennessee. There we go. Yeah. She's out there, and she's been bringing this show to people for quite a few years now. It is the Red Letter Awards, and the multi-talented, the multi-insane, the multi-fun, Miss Carla Jackson. Hello, hello.
Well,
welcome to the show, Miss Carla.
well, I want to thank you guys. I mean, Ragnar gave the best massage. Oh, thank you. I needed that shoulder massage. He was just in there, just thank you guys for sticking him over. A Viking can just get that finger in there and just work it.
Oh, yeah.
We spare no expense. In fact, we had to go through several import license fees, and we just really found a drunk bum out on the street and said, "Hey, put this costume on and shower, and everything will be fine." But hey,
for all my Swedish friends, tack så mycket.
Whoa. Multi-talented and multilingual Carla Jackson. How are you,
guys.
ma'am?
How are you doing?
We are fantastic. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to be with us. Very, very, very appreciative. Now, you know Miss Kay Cordell.
Yes.
And she referred you to us. Now, how do you know Kay? How'd you come along and meet Kay?
God doesn't work, I can tell you. I don't remember. I think we were Facebook friends, and she just emailed me and we started talking. Then I nominated her book. No, not her book.
Oh.
It's her. Because I have categories of faith, and she's an ambassador. So she's an ambassador of Christ that's nominated this year.
Oh,
and that's how we met.
okay.
Yeah. So we just kept being friends, and she's, I told her I was moving to Tennessee, and she just cracked up, laughed. She goes, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, me and God's arguing." I don't know about this, Daddy. You sure this is Chocolate Bunny? I don't know. She wants to be in Tennessee, but all righty then. I don't think Tennessee's ready for this firecracker, but all right.
I'm not sure New York or Paris. Canada, maybe.
Yeah, no, they don't. No. Germany and Sweden and Norway, Finland, Italy, Yugoslavia, France, Belgium, Amsterdam.
Now you have traveled many of these places, have you not?
I backpacked Europe alone. I wasn't exactly a normal a person. I decided that, let's go test out Europe. So I just backpacked alone throughout Europe.
Wow.
For like 9 months. And I was like, okay, all right, I'm leaving God in America. Let's just see what I can get into. What kind of trouble can a chocolate bunny get into? Oh, Lord.
And for those playing along at home, Miss Carla Jackson loves to refer herself as the chocolate bunny.
Honey, fully let it. Chocolate, caffeine, baby. No decaf here. Fully caffeinated.
Now let's do a little background here. You are the creator and host, correct, of the Red Letter Awards?
Yes. What happened was
founder, I guess, is that a
founder? Everything. God gave me the idea, and I told him no. It's like no, you got the wrong person. We ain't doing this. And he goes, "Why?" I said, "Do you know how Christians are? That they say they're Christians, but they really are not. They're more like placeholders."
That's there is a lot that are like that. Yes, ma'am.
So I'm like, if I'm going to deal with Satan, I'd rather just deal with Satan. I don't want a Christian dressed up as Christ, but they're Satan underneath. I'd rather deal with Satan right on. At least I know what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a no. I said no 3 times. I guess he didn't pay me any mind. I lost the bet, guys. I lost it, you know. Yeah, I lost the bet. You know, I gotta tell you, God bamboozled me. I'm just gonna tell you that he bamboozled me. Because I just knew that Red Letter Awards was taken on GoDaddy. So I was so assured that I was out. And I said, okay, I called Daddy. If it's there, I'll do it. But I knew it wasn't. I got on there and it was down like, I've been bamboozled by God.
Well, okay. But
That
now,
is still not cool.
but now it's still called the Red Letter Awards.
Yes.
But you
Yes.
just have moved
I
through
just,
it and
I
found
just
other
thought
ways
it
around.
was. Well, no, I thought on GoDaddy that Red Letter, because you know everyone knew what Red Letter was, it would be so popular that it would be taken. So that means I wouldn't have to do it.
Ah, that's
And God said,
great.
hey, guess what?
It wasn't.
No,
And-
that's
and
fantastic.
That's what I'm
That-
saying. I was bamboozled. God knew it wasn't taken, but I knew because everyone was talking about Red Letter in 2019. So I knew it was taken. The song was, I'm like, man, that is so gone. I am so safe. And then I went up there and went, and I've been bamboozled by God. You knew it wasn't taken. Shoot. Pretty much. But I got suckered into it, and here I go. And I don't straddle well, so I'm 10 toes down.
There you go. Hanging 10 and going in deep.
That's
Riding
all I
the
do.
tube.
That's exactly what it was, baby. And
There you go.
it's been crazy ever since. So yeah.
So
Yes.
now when did the Red Letter Awards when did they come about?
2019, right before COVID hit
Oh,
in
wow.
California. So you know how that
2019.
went down. Yes.
Yeah.
So I had to scramble and do everything on Zoom. And you're
Oh.
talking to someone who didn't
Oh,
even.
wow.
I'm like, what? How?
Yeah.
How do you sing on? Okay, this is going to get interesting. But when God's involved, he brings all the pieces.
Yes, he does.
And so he brung a guy who had a company, and his company had a studio, and the studio had all the Zoom stuff. And so we went there and did it there.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So see, that is God right there. Now but what where did this all come from? Where were you just like, there is not a good faith-based award show
Okay.
out here?
No, it went more like this. Let me show you through my eyes. So I went up and I was watching the Stella Award, the Gospel Awards, and he goes, "Oh man, I watched this. This is really cool." He goes, "Now shut your eyes. Now when you open them, I want you to see it through my eyes." And I begin to cry because I realize that we have segregated ourselves from each other because it's all black, and heaven is not all black. And then I went to another award show, and it was all white, and another one was all this, and another one that was all this, and another. I'm like, why are we separating each other?
Right?
That's what Satan does. We don't need to be doing this. We are one body. But then you had music over here, no movies over here, no authors over here. So we didn't have any of this stuff. So it was all departmentalized. But as the body of Christ, if you have an arm, you ain't got a shoulder, or you know what I mean? What good is the arm?
So what you're saying is there was a music award, there was a movie award,
Yes.
there was a book award, but there's not one that just
Celebrate the whole body of Christ.
right
And then you had, here's what really broke my
and not
heart.
divisive.
Yeah, here's the other one. Think about this. They didn't celebrate the categories of faith. Now, how are you going to have a Christian award show without faith?
Right. Okay. But now, what do you mean by the bodies of faith? What do you mean? It's just
Ambassadors of Christ,
okay.
overcomers, walk of faith, men of courage, prayer warriors. Think about it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Without that, we're nothing, because our testimony is everything. We are the living testimony. And how are we going to show the young people how to overcome if we're not out there telling them, showing them?
Oh.
How are you going to be an ambassador of Christ and we ain't got no ambassadors out there?
No, nailed it. Oh yeah. Okay. So okay. How do you have like a team of people that research all this, or is this is this all you do all day long? I mean, this is a lot to cover.
Okay. I have like 30 something categories.
Yeah.
I have a beautiful woman of God who does all my internet stuff, all my web stuff. She does it all. And she's been doing it from the very beginning. She has her own company. I call her the oil lady because she makes anointed oils. That woman has so much history about anointed oils, it'll shake you. I've never heard of if I had a question about an oil, I'll call her and go, hey, what is this oil? Let me tell you the biblical response to it. That's how good she is. And on top of that, she does webs. So she took care of that. Everything else I did. I had little helps every now and then. And
so
then,
she's my Andy.
Yes, exactly. And then I moved. Then I started asking different people to help me host. So I was training them in and out. And then it was last year, not last year, but year before last, Pastor Ben Graham came out to be the keynote speaker. And he looked around, he goes, Carla, you're in the wrong town. You're in the wrong state. You need to be in Tennessee with this because God's going to show up in Tennessee. God is, I don't know what he is out here, but he ain't here. So
now, come on. You are out, I guess what you would kind of call the heartland, right? Wouldn't
the what?
Okay, you're in the Bible Belt.
I'm in the Bible Belt, yes. But see, here's the thing.
Is the Bible Belt full of holes?
I'm going to say like I told him, what would happen if the belt came unbuckled?
Oh. Well, the pants fall.
Here's where every American needs to understand. The Bible Belt glues it together, but if it comes unbuckled, it falls straight down. It's like the armor. You got to have a belt to hold it together, to put the shield. You got to put the sword. But if you ain't got that belt of truth to buckle around you, it falls.
Yeah.
So what people don't realize is Hollywood is seeing it, and now they're infiltrating it. A lot of these Californians who are coming out there are not Christians. They are.
Yeah, they're shy.
Yes, they want what you have, and they think that you're so naive, Southerners, that they can just come in and take over, and you're going to allow it.
It's kind of like the way country music has gone lately. All of a sudden, it's more of a pop music.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
think about it. In 2006, I had a podcast show, and I said to everyone, country music is the only thing Hollywood does not own yet. But they're trying because they're trying to get it so they can put all their crazy garbage into it and make it like everything else. It's the same thing with Christian movies and Christian writing and everything else. If they can influence it, they can take it over.
Okay. No, I get it.
Think about this. Sunday is the most segregated day of the week. At 11 o'clock is the most segregated time because Christians go to their own particular corners. Oh, the Methodists is over here. Oh, the Catholics is over here. Oh, the Lutherans over here. And the Baptists and the Asians and the Mexicans. I'm like, I got news for you. None of that's in the Bible.
Right. Nope.
None of this stuff is in there. So what are you doing? Satan has divided us, and we're like, okay.
Yeah. I'm okay with everybody's cool with it.
So when are they not going to be okay with it?
So, well, and that was the beauty. I mean, the church I attend, non-denominational. Doesn't matter. Just come in.
Come as you are.
You come as you are. And, I mean, I grew up in a kind of a missionary church when I was a kid, and you always dress nice. And, there was a certain procession of how things worked and whatnot. And this, I mean, people, you never wore a hat in church.
Well,
you never wore a hat in church. People full on church, got Crocs on and beach shorts and tank tops, which some people really shouldn't be wearing tank tops, period.
Yes. And we're going to go there. I'm going to tell you the story that I told a pastor friend of mine. I said, you want to know what the difference is of today and when I went to church with my family? He goes, what? I said, my grandmother, I used to sit there and watch them. And it's like clockwork. They would get up and run.
Yeah.
But their eyes were closed. One was one in one direction, the other was running, and they never hit each other. That's how you know it was the Holy Spirit. Today, they run with their eyes open.
Yeah. Boom.
Now, here's another one. My aunt was the choir director. She was over 300 pounds. Okay. So when she got slayed in the spirit, ain't no one catching her.
No.
She went down, we stepped over her and kept on praising God. Now, all
just
of a sudden,
keep going.
There you go. Now you got people back there catching you. What do you think? So you're telling me the Holy Spirit is going to lay you in the spirit and harm you at the same time?
No.
Where's the logic in this?
Yeah. But now, so the whole, what you were like, I'm not dealing with any more of this divisiveness.
Yes.
We're bringing it all together.
All together.
We're happening. And, so, okay, let's go through all the categories. Let's just go through this real quick because I want people to know what to expect.
Okay. So you have all the movies. Now, when I was living in California, I used to go to a church in Malibu. And in this church, you had stunt people. And all the stunt people were Christians. But they don't ever get recognized. Well, guess who's recognizing them?
Right. You.
I am.
Yeah.
Now, here's the problem I have with Christian movies. I'm just going to be honest. You're boring. Bring me my action. Bring me my action. Hit somebody or something. Because I'm saying, have you not read the Old Testament? Oh my God, the 300s in there, the 700. There's murder, there's killing, there's everything in there. Use it for God's sake, because you're boring me. It's like it's a Hallmark movie, but a different nationality, different color, but it's the same movie. I'm like, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. But there's no action. I didn't say violence. I said action.
Yeah.
No.
So God gave us this creative mind, but yet we're not creative enough to do action movies.
Well, we're stifling ourselves because
there you go. Say it.
When people think of the Bible, people think of God, they think of just love and it. God was also
God
very
of War.
Powerful, and yeah, this is you ain't following this. Hey, guess what? Sodom and Gomorrah. Guess what's going to happen?
Wipe them out.
Stone and fire. Boom.
See what I'm saying? How many of us know about the 700? Do you know about the 700?
The 700 Club was a TV show.
Now I'm gonna hit you in the head. No,
I really didn't like it that much, to be honest.
I'm catching them off guard. 700 soldiers, the Benjamin tribe. The rest of the tribe is going to wipe them out. They were going to go to war against them, and God called up 700 of the Benjamin tribe. 700 against 400,000. Check it out. They all were left-handed. He only called the left-handed warriors.
Oh. Whoa.
Think about that one.
So the 4,000 was right-handed, and so.
And they lost, and they went back to their tribes, and Benjamin tribe still lives today.
But
no way.
I'm right-handed.
But see, here's my point. Think about it. Why isn't that there? Judith. Oh man, she was amazing. Deborah, amazing. We don't do anything with the Bible. The Bible is full of so much glory and wonderful and everything you could want. Enoch. Oh my God, you could write. Just write on Enoch alone would be amazing. Come on, dude.
No, that's true. No, that's true. And I know very little about, but what I have learned about Enoch, it was like, whoa.
Wow. You know, I get mad. I'm the only person, I'm just going to be honest, that gets mad at God. I'm the only one. I'm just going to be honest. And every time I get mad, this is what I say. Okay, Daddy, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you, Daddy. So I'm going to storm the gates of heaven, and I'm going to push over the seraphim so they can watch me. And then I'm going to go over to Michael and take his sword and beat him up and sit down and say, really, Daddy, is that how we're doing it today?
I'm getting afraid. Oh my gosh.
And Michael's like, why did you create her? She always wants to beat me up. If she beat somebody else, she threatens me all the time. And then my daddy says this: she's going to be the one to march into hell and set them free. Oh,
Right.
Boom.
She ain't afraid. If she's not afraid to do it to heaven, she ain't afraid to do it to hell.
Oh, damn. Well, you know.
So that's what I have. So you have all the movie categories. And then you have, I do have podcasts, and I call it Kingdom Show and Podcast. And I do have comedy because I want to recognize my brothers and sisters of comedy because we don't do enough for them. We don't do anything for them.
I have a nomination.
We don't do nothing. But we should. But I'm going to tell you my one joke. So if anyone get offended, you can kiss my beautiful bunny butt. Now, do you know why Adam couldn't have been black?
Oh.
No, I don't.
Because ain't no black person going to give up a rib. And then my girlfriend in Texas said, and neither will a Texan. We'll put some barbecue on and eat it on.
That's incredible. That's amazing.
But you see what I'm saying? We're so he's just joking.
Oh.
But you know what, right? Think about it. Think about it. Noah's Ark. Think about this. There's no way that Noah could have been an American. No part of America could. If he was a Texan, we would have butchered the hogs. Ain't no, ain't no black person to let chicken walk away. We've been frying up chicken and ham and ham hocks and then we got the ducks. The southern had the ducks and the gizzards, and the only thing would have been living the snails.
Yeah.
Well,
the ark would have been the best barbecue joint on the whole.
See what I'm saying? So we already know he couldn't have been in America because we ain't gonna pass up no food when you got a boat full of it.
But by the time Ararat had dried out and they opened the gate, they'd just be a bunch of smoke coming out, and they'd be picking their teeth, going, "Well, that kind of sucks for you guys."
Yeah, but
we're full.
See, that's what I'm talking about. But we're so afraid to use the Bible, and yet we have the Bible full of things we could laugh about. Yeah, and everyone's afraid. So you got comedy. You have music. Now, mine is different. I don't do a breakdown like gospel, contemporary. I know it's called kingdom praise, kingdom worship, because we're worshiping him. So one's for women, one's for men. So I have country, I have whoever, whatever. It's all there. There's no breakdown like that. So, and then for as hip hop is concerned, I don't do hip hop, but what I do is God's messenger, because you're doing the message for God. So let's get it right, folks. So see what I'm saying? So I keep it to where everyone can feel free to express themselves. You don't have to make up something to express yourself. It's already there. God already gave you the talent. Let's just use it.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Now, how much backlash do you get from all this? Because you're being. You
really want to know? Well, let's see. From the blacks, I get it's not black enough. How's that?
I can see it. And then from white people, not enough whites. Hispanics, why aren't we being represented?
And then my thing is sing a song then.
Right.
Don't wink it. Don't be a whiner. Sing a song and send it. Here's the other thing. There is no submission fee. So everyone can submit a song. If you're lazy, stay your butts at home and don't bother me. But if you want to do something for Jesus. Don't be sitting there wah. Yeah. Who got time for that crap?
Right.
I'll slap you back into a coma. I ain't got time.
So just kind of return to something here real quick. You said you did have podcasts. Is there a category for comedy interview talk shows that are in Kansas City and Salem, Oregon?
Well, I didn't know about you when I did it, so next year you could be nominated. How's that?
Oh, okay.
There we go. Boom.
But just in that one category.
It's called Kingdom Talk.
And No. I'm saying there's a new category, and
Oh Lord. This is why I have a stick.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful stick. It's to reach out and hit you in the head with it.
yeah, no.
Oh, we
Hey,
need to introduce her to Travis.
Oh, ooh.
What happened?
Travis Dunn, who does our Dunn In A Minute commentary at the end of the show,
Yeah.
he has what he calls his birthday stick.
Uh-huh.
And if you're ever around Travis during your birthday, there's a little spanking going on with
Stay
the
away.
birthday stick.
Stay
Don't-
away.
Just,
Something wrong with the man.
and he
honey.
makes it weird and creepy.
Yeah.
Okay, something
Travis-
wrong with the man, honey.
Oh, there's a
Absolutely.
lot of things
Yeah.
wrong with
No, we've
Travis.
known that. We knew that the second we met him, but
So,
unfortunately, he's become a friend of the show.
no, there's really something wrong with him.
And he fits right in somehow, Carla.
Okay.
We're not sure.
Okay.
But we
So, yes, we
thoroughly
have
enjoy
those-
him.
So yeah, you have that category. Then I have what they called creative artist, and that's a category that if you are a painter, if you are a glass blower, if you are a dancer, if you are a theater, whatever, that's your category, because any type of creativeness
cool.
goes in that category. See, I'm not planning on
Yeah.
leaving anyone out. The only thing I had to take away, because I got in trouble with it, was I had Athletes for Christ, and because I didn't get permission for one of the photos, I got in trouble for it. So I took it down until I was able to do something else with that. But I really like to get my athletes back up there as well. But I didn't.
No,
do it.
absolutely.
So-
Because there is, a lot of, as you said, misrepresentation.
Yes.
But there are a lot of,
Yes.
high profile athletes
Yes.
that are practicing
Their
strong
faith.
Christians,
Yeah.
doing what they can. They're doing a lot of humble work.
Yeah.
And they do need to be recognized.
And so I can't wait to
Yeah.
put that, that next year. I have the kids category. I'm saddened when I first started, I had kids music, and man, they were doing some marvelous stuff. But when COVID hit, they don't sing anymore. There is no kids music anymore. So there's no
Yeah.
kids choir. There's nothing. So I'm really just struck. I'm like, what happened? So I had to take the category down because there's no kids. So I have
Right.
Kids World, but very few shows that really hawks on that.
Yeah.
And then the categories of faith. And what makes Red Letter a little different is that Red Letter has an outreach. You didn't know that, did you?
No.
Mm-mm.
The outreach, there's two. One is called God Squad. The God Squad, as I mentioned on there, are groups that are actually doing something for Jesus. But
Okay.
the outreach
Okay.
is Stars of Sacrifice. That is veterans. What they did not
Oh.
know that during my show, that I celebrate veterans. This year it's Gulf War veterans, but I take it even farther. I go into the nursing home. There's a beautiful home here called Tennessee State Veterans Home. I go there once a month.
Nice.
That's what
incredible.
the outreach is to go
Yeah.
there to spread the gospel, but also to bring joy, because they're not
Yeah.
exactly leaving that place. It's 120
Right.
of them. And this is where I am upset with the church. There's 120 people there. Within a 5-mile radius, there's 10 big churches, and not a one have shown up.
Now, like
And
big
all of-
mega churches.
Wow.
Yeah, like over 1,000 people. But here's
Wow.
even worse.
Bad.
In Murfreesboro, there's over 300 churches. Only one church have shown up. You tell me what's wrong with
Wow.
that picture.
Wow.
Yeah.
We would rather give money in missionary trips
Mm.
than the ones who have sacrificed for us for the safety of this country.
Okay. Now you're. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me started, because I was soccer person. Because I went to the movie. No, not when it comes
do
to my
not
belt,
doubt this at all.
in the face.
I do
Nuh-uh,
not.
mm-mm. Let me explain. I went to Rolling Thunder, and I sat there, and we had their meeting, and I stood up and I said, you can't call them your peeps until you show up. They're my peeps. I'm not even a veteran, but they're mine because I have showed up. Until you
Yeah.
show up. So all you got to do, 2 hours. That's all you got to do is give 2 hours would change a veteran's life.
Yep.
We're
No.
too freaking. I just want to punch him in their face.
But you know what? It doesn't even take and I'm not trying to downplay this at all. It doesn't even take a God-based person to do that. It
No.
takes somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody.
What a
That's all
heart.
you got to do.
I mean, think
Um,
about it. Think about it. 2 hours. That's all it is. 2 hours to go.
And
sit
I'll
there.
admit I'm guilty of it. I have not volunteered enough.
Then I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Well, I fully expect
Good
that.
thing this is virtual.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure Carla could find a way to get the old. Ow!
Right. Yeah.
Thank you. You just did it. Thank you very much. you
Now,
you
see?
hit yourself for me.
And there it is, right there. Well played. Well played. Just for those listening at home on the audio replay, we've got Carla Jackson. She's the creator, founder, and host of the Red Letter Awards, a faith-based show that is all inclusive of faith-based nominations and categories. If you want to find more about the Red Letter Awards, just go to redletterawards.com. It's that simple. Google it, however you want to do it, but that'll get you directly there. You'll find out about Carla. And now the show is it's coming up in September. Is that correct?
September the 21st at the Capitol Theater in Lebanon, Tennessee.
All
And
right.
here's the thing. If you guys can't make it, here's the thing. Have a watch party.
There you go.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Have a
Yeah.
watch party. Go up on my website. It's a paid for view for $9.99. It's one cappuccino from Starbucks, pretty much. And, you know, come on. And here's what I said. I said, welcome everyone to the table. And they go, what do you mean? I said, did not Jesus welcome everyone at the table, even the one that betrayed him? Did he not kiss him? Did he not wash their feet? I said, every last one of them betrayed Jesus except for John. But here's my point. Include everyone. Just invite them. It does church organization. It doesn't matter because I got all kinds of people who are singing. Delnora, she's country. She's singing. Beautiful woman of God. I got Austin Malloy. Holy macaroni. The man could just blow you. I ain't got nothing to say. The man just speaks and I'm just in tears. You know, you got Mutsi, a comedy. You got, what's the other one? He's going to kill me. Maurice Brown. He's going to be performing. Then you have a couple, Walissa Smith. I have my beautiful sister, Melissa Stanford. She's going to sing the Lord's, not the Lord's Prayer. She's actually singing the national anthem because I recognize the veterans. And they're going to be, you know, so these are the things that we should be really homing in on and helping each other, because if we don't help each other, we can't ask the world to do it when we're supposed to be doing it.
Yeah.
And that's the problem that I have with Christian entertainment. They want Hollywood to recognize their work more than they want Christians to recognize it. Think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I want an Oscar. I said, why? Oscar is Satan's butthole.
No. We learn something every day. Welcome to the educational part of the Random Christian
Think
Show.
about it. There ain't no God there.
No,
It's all about
in Hollywood. No, that is.
So you're telling me that you would rather have an award from Satan than from a Christian organization? And the thing gets me the most is just the Christian organizations that's buying the tickets and pushing you, but Hollywood ain't.
Right.
You don't see Satan going to push your movie.
Yeah. Nope. I'm getting it, and I fully. Yeah. That no. I mean. There's no other way to say it. You just nailed it. So
it's like, come on, people, wake up. Stop that. We can do better than this.
No, it is true. You know, and there's like now what about shows like The Chosen or things like that? I mean, do you have any of those categories?
Okay, so The Chosen would be in the category of remember I told you there's a streaming platform. So that would be the shows, just regular shows. You know, because I want to make sure that I make a difference between those that goes into the theater and those that go strictly to streaming process.
Okay. All right. So there is an actual theater.
Yes. Best picture, that's going to be those that go into the theater.
I gotcha. Okay.
That's why I'm waiting for us to do a really good, again, action movie. Christians are afraid of action. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And here's another one that Christians are afraid of. And you two are married. The women are gonna love this. Actually, Christians are afraid of sex and romance too. By the way, that's why women won't make it in the movies.
Well, unless you read the Book of Solomon.
Ha! Thank you.
Yeah.
But tell me why we won't have any
Solomon
romance.
is,
Why
I
we don't
read
have any
that and I
romance?
was like, whoa, okay.
Well, tell me, yeah, you got a little steamy up in here. Come on, Swin, get over here and get in that spot right now.
Yeah, no, it blew me away. I was like, wow, this is almost
Pornographic.
Well, it was
It
was
was
a wee bit racy of my machine there, you
yeah,
know.
but you get my point.
Oh yeah.
Is that there's no romantic movies. You can make a romantic movie without having sex.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
And
It's like you can make I'm telling you, all-time war movie. You know what it is? First Blood.
what?
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love it. I'm sorry. It's him coming home from Vietnam. The Vietnam. And how he was treated. And the reason why I say that is because it's how he was treated.
Right. No,
And,
it's,
and that angered me. And so last year when I did the Vietnam veterans, I made it a point to say this. America, you have disappointed me. The church has disappointed me because what you did to our veterans by not celebrating them is sacrilegious. Because no, church didn't do it either. Let me explain. Because when you meet your maker and he says, are you your brother's keeper? Don't even fix your mouth to say yes, because you're lying. Because you didn't back them, you backed the world.
right. And what's one of the main things God always tells us? Serve each other.
And we don't do it. So here we got these
take care of
veterans.
one another like you would take care of yourself.
Well, see, the reason why I have such a heart for them, I'm a burnt survivor. Okay. I was severely burned at the age of 3.
Yes.
They always say, you need to go to a shrink to see someone. And my mom was like, you don't know my daughter. This ain't going to work well for you. So
you may want to rethink this for a moment.
So she took me to one and
I'm
looking at her. I'm going, she goes, what do you look like? If you're going to talk to me, you better have some burns on that body or you're not talking to me. She goes, well, I don't have any. Goodbye. And I walked out the door. Said, I tried to warn you. So she took me to a Vietnam veteran. And I remember walking in. I'm like, what is this old man got? And I'm sitting. He goes, what you got? I said, oh, no, you didn't threaten me with a good time. So I started showing, I got this. He goes, I got this. We were just like showing each other. So then what got me is this. He goes, you were hooked up to morphine. And I was running to try to get to the morphine.
Oh.
Think about that. Because he was in the field when he got his burns. So he had to go to the morphine. I was hooked up to the morphine. He had to run to go get the morphine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I didn't complain. I'm like, okay.
You're like, all right, I get it. You're good.
You're good. You're good. I still beat you, but you're good.
Okay, just for again, just reiterating for anybody listening on the replay here, we've got Carla Jackson from the Red Letter Awards. She is the creator, founder, host, and multi-talented. Now, you can go to find out about these at the redletterawards.com or just Google Red Letter Awards.
Yep.
You'll find all about it. Faith-based award show that's going to be September 21st.
Yep.
What time does this happen?
6 p.m. So 6 what is it out here, Central Time?
Your Central Time, 6 p.m. Central. That'd make it 7 Eastern, 5 Mountain, and 4
California.
or Western. Yeah. Pacific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My time. Andy time.
But see, that's what I'm telling you. I want people to understand that, this is not, I'm warning them, this is not a regular show. So when you open up, you're going to have a shofar blowing the shofar to open the atmosphere for us. And then we open up with Delnora singing the Lord's Prayer. So that sets the tone.
So
And
now, what kind of blowback do you get from a lot of these people? I mean, is there? I mean, do you get attacked a lot from a lot of these like performers and artists?
oh, let me give you what blowback. I had a gentleman told me that I need to stop what I'm doing and give it over to him so he can produce it and do it and step down as a woman. How's that? Yeah.
How long did he live after he said that?
I looked at him and said, I'm not politely. I said, no, I said this to him. I'm going to tell you what I said. I said, really? Mm-hmm. I said, well, God's not done with me yet. And since I am not from California, I'm from Oklahoma, and I love roping and riding. I also love skinning things alive and put them in a hole so they can't find your body. How far you want to go down that rabbit hole, buddy? Click with the phone.
Who wants to jump on now? Now, okay, so and now let's go through a little bit of your history, because you started out growing up in Oklahoma.
Yes.
I mean, we don't have to really say where. It's Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We get that. But you kind of fell out of faith for a while, correct?
Okay. So here's the thing.
Growing up.
Yeah, I was baptized, spoke in tongues, had vision at 7 years old. When I became 18 and I went to go live in California with my father, before 18, I decided that I had enough of God. I was like, well, if this is how God's going to be, let's see how Satan is.
Mm.
This is my rational though. So I decided that I was going to take my gifts and go sing heavy metal.
Which we had a picture of it.
No way.
Yes, it's on Facebook. Oh yeah, I sung heavy metal. Oh baby, yes, I was friends with Motorhead and.
Yeah, she met Lemmy, dude. She hung out with Lemmy.
I hung out with Lemmy.
No.
Oh, honey, I hung out with Skid Row. I hung out with Megadeth. I mean, honey, I was hanging. When I tell you I was out there, I was really out there.
No doubt.
I hung out with Wendy L. Williams when I lived in New York. She was a good friend of mine. I was too young, but she didn't know my age, and I didn't care. So she was so
and
cool.
For the youngsters out there, Wendy O. Williams was the lead singer of the Plasmatics, which is a hardcore punk band.
Yes.
That was one of the true first shock value
God
punk bands.
Oh yeah.
And the things Wendy O. Williams did, we cannot really describe.
No, you cannot.
I mean, we could, but I would offend a lot of people.
A lot of people, yes.
Actually, myself at this point. So,
but yes.
And that's hard to do.
So yes, so there you go. So yeah, I did a lot of, crazy thing, and I tell people that because I want them to understand. My mama was living, and my mom had a great relationship with the Father.
Oh,
and
there you
because of that, and because of that, because of that, I thought that I was invincible. So I was fearless. I can play with dynamite. Nothing was ever going to happen. And I mean nothing.
Yeah.
But as soon as she died, I became fearful because that covering was gone.
Right.
I couldn't do the crazy stuff. And
is that really, I mean, that's what snapped you back, and you're like, okay, you know what? It's time to come back full circle and
yeah, that's the only reason why. Yeah. Because think about this. I backpacked Europe for 9 months alone. Yeah. I stayed in strangers' houses, didn't even speak the language. They would meet me on the train. Would you like to stay with us? Okay.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Why not? And I would go and stay with their house. And then
what are these mushrooms? Oh, don't worry. It's fine. Okay.
See what I'm saying? I mean, I had no concept. It was like, okay, why not? Did it all throughout Europe, staying in strange people's houses, having breakfast, lunch, going place. I just, no concept. But I knew I had a covering, so I didn't worry about anything because my mama.
Right.
Yeah. And mama had a great relationship with God. I knew God wasn't going to let anything happen because my mama.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, okay.
She died. And then when we buried her, all the ladies used to get together and go, you kept us on your knees, girl. What are you going to do now? I'm like, well, I can't act crazy anymore. I can't do devil worship
Within
anymore.
limits, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can't do devil worshiping. Can't join any cult groups. I can't do anything. Yeah, I can't mess with the hell of angels. And never mind. I can't mess with that group or that group or that group because I don't know what's wrong with me. So, and here's the thing, folks. I did all of this sober. I've never done drugs. I don't have an excuse.
That's incredible.
I have no excuse.
Yeah, this is. I mean, because that's. I mean, again, when we talked on the phone, before the show back a couple weeks ago, I was like, we have had very similar styles of lives. I mean, I grew up with a missionary church, fell out of it, started studying philosophy, doing a lot. I took the other route. I did a lot of drugs. I drank a lot.
Yep.
And
but see, here's a difference. Remember I told you about crazy mama, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you what she did. So I'm at the table. She goes, I need to talk to you. So, okay. She set me down. She pulled out her gun. My mom always had a gun, so just let you know that. She goes, this is what you're not going to do. She goes, if you do drugs, let me shoot you now and bury you so I can find and go worship your body at the grave.
Yeah.
But I am not going to go out here in these streets trying to find you because I don't know where you are and what you're doing. I don't want to do that. So if you want to do drugs now, let me kill you right now. Yeah. Click went the gun. I went, well, since I like life a little bit longer, I'm only 18. So I think I just choose life and not do drugs. Yeah, that's my grandmother. That was my mom. Okay, crazy.
Well,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy like a fox.
And that's why I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
But think about it. And that's why I don't do drugs. But see, people don't understand her way of thinking. So here's another one. See if this happened to you. There was a tornado coming. My mom says, go out there, Carla, and tell the tornado to go away. Really? Okay. I went outside. Hey, my mama said you need to go away. Tornado went away. I came back in the house, sat down.
I'm so glad I never met your mom because she would have
beat
my ass.
But you get my point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
She's like, if the Bible say it, we can do it. End of conversation.
Yeah.
And that's how she believed. And so that's why I said when she died, it just, the air went out of me because I realized that all this time I was doing all this craziness. And here's the thing most people don't get. All the talent that I had then was for God, and I used it for someone else. And now all my talent is going back to God, the original maker of my talent.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, what better way to have it showcased? I mean, honestly, I put multi-talented down here because, I mean, singer, I mean, go through the list of all these things that you have accomplished, lady.
Well, you know what? You know what it is? The only thing I haven't accomplished yet, marriage. I'm waiting for that one.
Oh, yeah. And you're going to need a
man. No. He going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He cannot be normal.
A good appearance of it.
Yeah. But yes, that's the one I'm waiting for. But you know what? It's like I told one of my pastor friend, and he's laughing, goes, oh, I can't wait to meet him. None of us can wait to meet him. We just want to sit back and watch. So we're like, what are you watching for? Because I want to know how insane he has to be because he doesn't know. I said, let me tell you, my craziness only goes so far.
Well, we're going to need an invite.
Okay, because his craziness, like he'll jump out of airplane. You ain't getting me jump out of no airplane, honey. That's a good thing, but I ain't doing it. Yeah, that's not happening. Falling off of the side of a mountain, that ain't happening either. I'll sit in the jacuzzi and drink a pina colada, but that's as far as you getting me off that mountain.
Maybe 3 pina coladas we'll talk.
Yeah, but I go, yeah, all right, sure, you think that way. You know, but think about it. So I always say your wives are exactly who you need them to be because you're not. And you are exactly what they're not for them to be.
Right. You complete.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the beauty of it all.
Oh,
So that's the one thing I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that part. I'm excited, and it's going to be fun, I think.
oh yeah.
So if you were to sort of like, let's say that you were sort of on the outside and you find you and you need to date you, like what is the type of person that would complete Carla Jackson?
Okay, so this is what I always tell all my friends. There are 3 things that I can't live without. 3. Just 3. 1,
Okay.
they got to love my daddy the way I love daddy.
Mhm.
Got it.
2, integrity. I cannot live with a man that does not have integrity. That's
Yep.
never going to happen. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Nope.
3, he's got to be able to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to have a sense of humor. See, with that, you got the perfect man, because you got a man with integrity. That means he's not afraid to work. He's not afraid to give you what you want. See what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what integrity. He's on time, not late. You get my point?
Yeah.
And then he loves
No,
God.
absolutely.
It means he's going to love God because he's going to treat you how God treats you.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't lose with that.
No.
That was the one thing when I met my wife. We met through the interweb, and that was the first thing. I had very little to write on the site that I was on. First thing I put was, must put God first.
Yes.
And she said that was the one thing that hooked her right away.
Yeah. That's it for me, because I love him. Okay, so let me just explain this to you. My mom died having me. Okay. She was 16 and a half when she died.
Oh.
Now, it was a choice, so you must understand. The doctors told her, you could live, or the baby die, or the baby lives and you die. But it's your choice to make. But both of you will not. And a 16-year-old child makes a decision to give me life.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Boom.
That's how much God loves you. She was only supposed to be here for 16 and a half years to give me life so I can do what I need to do here on this earth. That was her whole mission.
Wow.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's so interesting to put that experience in that perspective.
Yeah.
I have never heard it put like that.
That's incredibly powerful.
Blows my mind.
Think about it. My mom, think about this. She baked and had all this money already ready for me. She had all my clothes already ready for me. She had everything ready. My name, everything was done.
And well, to put it in realistic terms, for all of us that are a part of this and listening, think about when you're 16 and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Think about that. Yeah.
You know where I was? Doing cake stands and snorting cookies. So I'm just saying.
You see what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
So she was a little girl, because that's what she was. She was not a woman. She was a little girl.
Yeah.
Her birthday is December the 24th. She died in October on my birthday, having me. She didn't make it to her own. But when I tell people that, I want you to understand one thing. When you think about life, really think about it for a second. Because here's a person that gave me the most beautiful gift you could ever give anyone. Life. That's it.
And talk about a selfless, humble act.
Yes.
I mean, that is.
Yeah. And that's why I tell people, man, that is a love that's a father's love. Think about that.
Yeah.
That is how our Heavenly Father loves us. Is the way my mom loved me.
Yeah. Dude. Well, I feel like a big piece of crap now. Yeah, thanks for setting me straight there, Carla. I'm gonna make some calls to my parents and
say, okay, yeah. Hey, how about this? Did any of you guys, when you went to college, did you join a frat or a sorority or frat?
Oh God, no.
No, I didn't.
I wasn't allowed. Are you kidding?
Oh,
Yeah.
let me see.
Did I
Again,
hang out at some and show up with some supplies? Yes. yes.
Well, I did in Oklahoma. I used to go to the frat houses and go to the parties because, and I said, Ma, I can't wait to grow up. And I joined Delta Sigma Theta. She goes, do you want me to kill you now or later?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Here's the gun again.
I go, what's going on? She goes, who are they worshiping? It's a Greek alphabet. They ain't got nothing to do with God's a secret society. Where's God at?
Mm-hmm. Boom.
Well, all right, I guess. So I can't join. She goes, would you like to die today? No, I guess I'm living a little bit longer.
Now, and just to clarify, when you say Ma, you're talking about grandma.
Yeah, that's my mama. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they know.
No, I know.
Because I was my mom's replacement for her. So everything that happened, my uncles and everything, and I was a rotten child.
God, that's beautiful, though. It really is.
But I tell people that is like, dude, Satan tried to kill me in the womb. And when he couldn't get me that way, he tried to steal my beauty with the burns. And so did everyone know. Yes, my skin fell off. Yes, I died. Yes, I came back.
Rising out of the phoenix.
I said, and then if you see this here, yes, I swallowed my retainer and they had to cut my throat open to get it out.
Hey. Oh, okay.
I could go on. Satan has tried so many times. And now he's trying the most obvious. He's trying to rob me of my eyesight. But the one thing I tell people is like, God gave me a vision. And the vision was that I will be making really out of this world movies and directing them. I can't do that if I'm blind. So that's how I know Satan's already lost, because God already gave me the vision of seeing. So it's just waiting on his timing.
Yes. Boom.
His timing. Every time his timing. So tell me, each of you, I want the craziest thing you've done.
I can't talk.
You first, Chris.
Come on. Come on. Well, you're walking on the landmine. Come on, give me something.
I will give you one crazy thing that I've done. Extremely inebriated and under the influence of some chemical pieces of things.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Me and my friends were train hopping.
Oh my God.
If you don't know what that is, it's going to where there's a bunch of trains lined up. This was out in California.
Oh my God.
And they're all slowly moving, some faster than others, and you hop in between the rail cars. And
wow.
Yeah. Well, and we did it for it seemed like hours, but I think it was only like maybe an hour or so. But it was pretty insane. And
nice rush. Okay.
Well, I really didn't need that for the rush, but so that's one of the craziest. That's the one I can talk about.
Okay. What about you down there?
Okay, so mine is way less tame.
Eating a Kit Kat pink lemonade.
Yeah,
not that crazy.
Not that crazy. No. So I was deathly afraid of heights when I was younger. Extremely afraid of heights, and it took. Even going up in elevators was tough for me, just because I knew I was going up high. Like I didn't have to see it; I just need to feel it going up. So my family decided to cure me of this once and for all.
Oh my God.
And the way that they did this is that we were all going camping, and we were going camping in a spot that had one of those very large rocks that people would jump off of. Right. And this was a good 20 feet in the air. Right. And everybody was doing it. So, can you count it as crazy? No, but for a guy who hates heights,
it is.
The second you step up on that rock, and you had to climb up a little bit. So I wasn't going to climb back down. Right.
Yeah.
So it took me a while. I had to sit up there. I had to get used to it. I had to get past the sort of panic attack that I was having. As soon as a couple did, I watched them jump. I waited. I waited. I finally stepped up and I finally jumped off.
See, I think everyone has that, moment. For me, there are, good God, I've just been crazy my whole life. In Europe, I love castles.
Okay.
So I went to Versailles.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, man, this is awesome. Yeah. I decided to test to see if the French people have a sense of humor. Let me give you a hint. They do not. Because
but they like Jerry Lewis.
That lady with the thing in the voice.
me-
Oh my! What are you doing in the castle with the stone?
well, let me tell you how much they don't have a sense of humor. I was running through the castle and I was saying, I am Marie Antoinette. I'm reincarnated and I come back to claim my castle and I need everyone to get out.
Please tell me you got to the throne room. Please tell me you got to the throne room.
Like,
I went all the way around.
go.
The security was chasing us. We went through the water fountains and they were trying to catch us. They've kept falling in the water.
And all the while, this was going on in the background.
Amazing.
And so then when I finally they looked at us, you're the Americans. We don't like you. Yeah, come on. If it wasn't for us, you'd be saying hi Hitler. So get it going.
And we'd all be eating American cheese.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that was
fancy
about
brie
it.
stuff.
So that was, it just goes to show you just how, things you would do and not really, think about it. You know what I mean? I didn't understand how not to push the envelope. I just never learned that.
Right.
And so I lived through my friends who used to get high. So everyone understand it because I never did. I was too afraid. My grandmother would kill me.
Yeah.
So my friends, and bear with me, people, would do mushrooms. I love when they do mushrooms.
No.
But I would handcuff them.
No.
Oh.
You should know handcuffing someone on a mushroom flips them out.
Yeah. No, you need to be free when you're on psilocybin.
And I'm sitting there just watching them going, let's see how they get out of this. My girl, they're so mad at me. They go, you're messing up our high. We can't do anything. You mess up our high.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I would so not like you if we, oh, good Lord.
Honey, they were look at you. Hey, they were like running around like a a squirrel in a cage, trying to figure out, shaking the handcuffs. And I'm like, I have the key, right?
Yeah, but still, that just ruins.
But that's the kind of torture that I love doing to my friends because I couldn't get high, so I wanted to live through you. So I figure I'm gonna torture you so I can feel how it's supposed to be, and you're gonna tell me so I can experience it.
All right. So how many of those people are still your friends, Carla? Now let's be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, let's see.
None.
Probably none now since I came back to Christ. So here's the last bit of my, well, not really last bit. So a friend of mine, she's listening. She'll know. This a job. You'll get it. There's a job. And I went on this job and I wanted this job. And God says, no, I need you to go here. Well, I don't want to go there. I want to go to this job. This job, I make more money. I don't want to go to this job. So I walked in and go, you're the reason why I'm here, right? I walked right over to the girl. She goes, yeah. I go, what's your problem? Because God sent me. And she goes, well, I asked God to send me someone. I said, hey, what's your problem? She goes, well, I'm on all these antidepressants. I said, well, let me tell you how this is going to go down. It's me or them, but you will not have both. So she flushed it.
Oh, well, there you go.
She is now, think about it. She was managing nurses now. She went from being drugs to being manager over nurses because she believed God can do it.
Boom.
But see,
wow.
I had her understand, because let me tell you, I moved in with her for 6 months. I got her life straight. Now this wasn't no cakewalk. Every issue she had, everything she had. Oh no, I'm like a roto-rooter. I'm getting in there. I'm getting all that stuff out now. It's like, what problem? Okay, this was when you were 6. Okay, who hurt you? Who was he? Let's get to it. Let's get that root out. Let's put some Jesus in there.
Boom. Clean it out.
Roto-rooter.
Filling it up with
This
Jesus.
is what we're all called, is to be the roto-rooter for Christ.
There you go. Wow, I like that. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I've done some crazy things, but like I said, if you did it for Satan, you got to do it for God.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I tell people this all the time. You can't sit there and do all this wonderful things for Satan, and then all of a sudden you become a Christian, you become a mink. You go in the closet and sit there.
Right.
What good are you? Get out of the closet.
Gathering dust.
You know, I'm going to my prayer closet. Why? Jesus ain't in the closet. Get out.
Yep. Get out and shine. Show off that name.
But think about it. If Jesus was in the closet, you would not see one miracle.
Nope. Be hiding in the dark.
There's my point. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. We need to really learn how to read the Bible the correct way, so we would understand that we have the authority only because the Christ that lives in us. The only reason why I was able to do all this craziness is because, see, even when I walked away from him, he never walked away from me.
Yeah.
He was still in me when I was doing all the crazy stuff.
Yes.
You know, he was still
that one.
He was still there saying, hey, crazy girl, I still got you. You know, me going up and talking to a white supremacist. Think about that.
Yeah.
I had no fear. I was just bizarre.
Oh my gosh. Okay, listen, Carla, we need to bring you back.
Bring me back.
We're going to be bringing you back because obviously there's so much more we can cover. But let's go over everything again here real quick. It's the Red Letter Awards. You can go to redletterawards.com.
Yes.
Find out all about it. It's on September 21st.
Lebanon, Tennessee.
6 Central.
Yes.
In Lebanon, Tennessee. Yeah. So if you're if you're out near Lebanon, Tennessee, you can get tickets still, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, there's going to be a bunch of live performances, musicians, comedians. Yep. You got all sorts of different people showing up.
Yeah. Everyone's welcome. Even those who ain't saved, you're welcome, because we'll get you saved.
Right. Be a revival going on.
Because I have a prayer team just waiting for you, baby.
Boom. I do not doubt that at all. And then let's get you back on after the show maybe or something, and we can talk a little bit more about the show. And there's a pay-per-view. If you go to redletterawards.com, you can get the pay-per-view, watch it, grab a bunch of people to watch it with you, and enjoy what this lady has put together, because it's real. And it's not some glam show. This is what it's all about. Jesus. And it's given the right kind of praise to the people doing the hard work.
Yeah. Here's the biggest thing. If you guys want to donate, there's a donate button. If you want to advertise with us. If you want to sponsor us. Because we are not asking the world. We're only asking people who feel the same way about our Savior. If you feel that way, then do it. If you don't, then stay out. Because I ain't got time for stupid.
You could not have said that any better, Carla. I mean,
perfect.
If you had been any more timid with that, I'd be like, yeah, no, I don't believe it. I
ain't got time for stupid. Yeah. Stupid is stupid as. Remember that one?
Yep.
What? Oh, guess who's bugging us again?
Who is it? Who is it?
It's the guy up in the rafters.
Was it
He
what?
likes
Was
his favorite thing about the show is the random questions of insanity.
it?
It's a
Okay.
little thing we do at the end of the show where we just
Uh-huh.
we ask you a bunch of really kind of, I guess for you, timid questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you got? What you got?
For most people, it's mind-boggling and out of control. But for you, Carla,
You're afraid
Yeah,
of the
this is-
answers, are you?
I think
This
we're
is
gonna have
Tuesday
to
night. This is Tuesday night for you.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot to it. It's called Random Questions of Insanity. Usually it's a good test of your psyche, but I think we've lived a lot of that with you at this point.
No, absolutely, 100%.
But we just ask a few questions.
Awesome.
We do have 2 base questions, and I'm thinking both are pretty appropriate.
Throw me something hard.
Well, no, that's not how this works.
Throw me something easy.
Well,
There we go.
we're going to throw something confusing to you.
Do
So our first one is
I like Biden? No. He smells too much hair. He's got to stop smelling the hair.
I'll come back when it's time. All right. Now, first one is, and these are 2 base questions to start everything off. What is the best James Bond film?
Octopussy. I like the name.
That counts. It's a perfectly acceptable answer.
I really,
We should have seen that one coming. We absolutely 100% should have seen that
really,
one coming.
really should have known that was going to be there. That's for sure. Okay, so now here's our second question, our second base question. What is Carla's favorite sandwich? You have a magical refrigerator kitchen. You can make any sandwich that's your favorite sandwich in the entire world. What is your favorite sandwich and what all is on it?
Well, okay. So we'll start with the bread is from Germany. It's a pumpernickel. And then I would start with some horseradish mustard, some cheese, some smoked Gouda cheese. And then I would start with some ham, but it's more like a speck. So it's like a smoked prosciutto. And then I would get me some sauerkraut to go on that, baby. And some pickles and some onions and avocado. And yeah, there we go.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Oh. And then a little bit of
Yeah, right. Yeah. After it digests.
but it'd be so
when the
good
alarms go
going
off.
down. Oh,
It would be because it has, think about it. Smoked Gouda is good for you. You got the ham, and I ain't talking about, you got that smoked prosciutto. It is and then you got the beautiful, the sauerkraut, which is going to be a gut cleanser. You got the horseradish. You got, come on, dude. Let's please. A little avocado. You got everything you need in that sandwich.
No, that's like again. That was an excellent answer.
That's it. That's all you got.
No,
No.
oh God, no.
We have more.
We've
We
got
have plenty
so
more.
much more. So, Andy, why don't you go ahead and start the rest of the random? Where is it?
No.
Yeah, that guy.
So earlier you were telling us about the qualities of your perfect man.
Mhm.
So let's say that you could put those qualities into any famous person. So you would get the entire package for yourself. Who is that person?
Oh, this is going to be good.
Well, let me take a look at this picture.
This.
You said famous, right?
Yeah.
Or not famous? Which one? Famous or not famous?
Well, I mean, it helps if we know who you're talking about.
Okay,
Obviously.
not a mythical god. Okay, I was going to go.
Yeah. Well, honestly,
Hey,
if
god.
you said Apollo, I would have a pretty good idea.
I was going to say a Viking. man, about 6'3", 6'4",
Okay.
blonde hair, blue eyes, kind of, yeah.
So Chris Hemsworth.
Close.
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 Very close. All right.
Look
Okay.
close.
No, that. All
Yeah.
right. So
Or
I like.
or if I'm gonna go, I'll go to the Brad Pitt of it. So swing over that. Or if I
Okay.
go to the other side,
Oh, God.
and that would be, let's see, who has black hair and blue eyes. Then I would go to someone with red hair and freckles like a leprechaun.
Oh, this is great.
But they have to speak another language because it's sexy when they speak another language.
Oh, good
Of
Lord.
course.
I don't want them speaking to me because then I got to listen to them.
So
Right.
then mute.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
there we go.
So the
All
mute
right.
Viking. There we go. I love it. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Or a country boy.
Oh yeah.
Because
This-
I do like my
not
country
so-
boys.
This one's not so in depth.
Okay.
What's the
Which-
most annoying sound?
You're going to love this. The cicadas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let me explain because let me explain that. I wasn't ready for that. And I didn't understand it. And so they just came out. And I'm like, what is this noise? And then they told me it was the males mating.
Right.
I'm like, what? So
Either way, it's annoying.
but hold on. I said, so you're telling me that men make this much noise mating? Oh, okay. So
Whoa.
So I went outside and I said, shut up, women, get over there, cicada, slap them down and take your place. And make them shut. They shut up for a half a second and started back.
And there we have it. There couldn't have been a safe answer for that one at all. All right, Andy.
And
We're running out.
I'm sure you won't take the fifth on this one, but what is the funniest way that you've ever broken the law?
The funniest thing I ever broken the law. Yeah, he was a police officer.
Oh, good Lord. Again, I knew this couldn't have been a safe answer.
So a friend of mine pulled me over and they told him not to. They warned him. So he pulled me over and he came up and he goes, ma'am, I said, really? He said, you got handcuffs? Do you know how to use them? He goes, ma'am, you're harassing me. I said, baby, you don't even know the beginning of harassment yet. Let me get out of the car. I got a car now. Shake me down, baby. Shake me down. And then I went and sat in the police car. He goes, where you going? I'm like, well, I'm getting in the car because you're going to arrest me. I'm going to have fun in this backseat.
Oh, good Lord.
He said, I'm afraid. And this was, he said, I'm afraid to get in the car.
That's incredible.
I would
All
be
right,
too.
that's
But good answer. Good answer.
by far the best answer we've had to that question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're starting to run short on time, so I'm gonna hit you with number one bucket list item.
You know what? I think for me,
If it's a cop in the back
No.
of his car.
no. I think my bucket list is going to have to be me. This is going
Viking.
to Mount Rushmore with the 4th of July. I want to go see that.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's supposed to be a very
It's like it was supposed to be. I've already done Fleet Week.
Yeah.
Not allowed to go back at that one either. No. I didn't know. No one told Mom you couldn't go in the submarines. I told you, don't be threatening me with a good time.
Right.
Okay.
You
I'm
can't keep
not going to do this anymore.
All right.
Andy, one more.
Okay, there are two that I'm going back and forth with, but I think I need to go with this one. Your food is bad at a restaurant. Do you say anything?
Oh, good Lord. We know the answer.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, I do. I see. Being that I work in the restaurant, yes. And I said, sweetheart, could you please come over? Now, I know that he could do better than this. So maybe I should show you. See, I will get up and show him how to cook this because, see, this isn't really medium. Now, I don't know what kind of rare this is. Honey, you're supposed to have the blood running. That's rare. This here is medium well, and it's still not mooing. I need my cow to moo. So there's your answer.
I would pay money to be a fly on the wall.
Oh
when
my
that
God.
happened, I would absolutely pay money to be a fly
I
on
would
the wall.
pay the entire bill just to be there for that.
I want to moo, baby. Moo my cow. Give me my moo.
All right, let's okay, we got one more.
Okay.
Let's you got 30 seconds to tell the world something. Go.
If I had to tell you anything, is that the favor of God is the most amazing gift of all. Because his love outweighs any trouble we've ever had or known.
That's one of the best answers we've had for that in quite some time. So yes.
Yeah.
Excellent work, me lady. Oh my gosh. And again, we are like so running out of time. We only have so much time for the live stream feed. So but hey, please come back. Please.
No.
We would so love to have you. And yeah, let's do something after the show. We can talk about who won what and how it went and all that.
Yeah.
Can we do
I
that?
didn't push him over the edge or didn't hit him in the head with something.
And who survived, who didn't. It's almost going to be like a show of Survivor. It
is.
Right.
Oh my gosh, Carla, you are so awesome. And I cannot thank you enough for being a part of this show and being with us. You are a complete delight. To catch me off guard on some of these is yeah.
Oh, you have to live. You have to have fun. Life is too short not to.
Nope, absolutely, me lady.
I don't have time for control nuts. You just don't enjoy life.
Right. Again, so this is Carla Jackson, multi-talented creator of the Red Letter Awards, which is coming up September 21st, 6 p.m. Central Time. You can go to the website and can they get tickets through there as well?
Yes. The tickets is up there. Yeah, you can get tickets. You can do pay-per. You can donate. You can get advertised. It is a one-stop shop.
There you go. It's in Lebanon, Tennessee. Coming up September 21st, again, 6 p.m. Anything you need to know about it, redletterawards.com.
Any questions? Carla at redletterawards.com.
Boom. There it is. Carla, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. You are awesome. And I can't wait to get you back on here. You're the bestest. Thank you for taking time. We love you.
You're so welcome.
You are the bestest, lady. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Thank you, Carla.
You can't outdo me. Come on, baby.
I know. I try. I try. But see, then I have that power right there. Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
We need 3 more hours just to get everything in with her. She's amazing. Yeah. That did not disappoint in one bit.
No, I told you. I told you. We are gonna have
absolutely.
our hands full. And she's just, again, the fact that she survived all the craziness of what she was doing. And like you said, God ain't done with her yet. And that's the power of it. So living proof right there, guys. So get right and do it right. All right. So we're running out of time here real quick. So we got what do we got going on here? Where are we at? Let's do the show wrap. And next week, our last consecutive show times together, and then we're going to be going every other week. But who do we got? Where is my record?
I don't have it in there.
Oh. Well,
That
it'll
is
be
my
Trip
bad.
U Halt.
That is my bad.
The return of Trip U Halt and the Oxymoron Comedy Troupe. And we're going to have a whole bunch of them. And this is going to be a lot of fun. Y'all need to be a part of this. Make sure you join in with us. We got to go. We will see you all next week. Be good to each other. Peace out. Love you. And enjoy. Drive safely. Tip your bartenders and waitresses.